Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. Cheers for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build the second part of our It 1 and 2 mansion. Now, we're going to be finishing up the roof today. We're also going to be building the fence that goes all the way around the place and making some foliage and things out the front. So, grab your wood stairs, go along the front like so. Dark oak stairs these are, guys. We're going to need to go another block up, I think, on the pillar there. Yeah, we're going to need to make ourselves another pillar high, so then we can actually stick the slabs underneath the thing as well. So up you go, basically matching the walls that you've got already. There you are, and then go all the way along, all the way around the entire mansion as well, guys. Don't miss any blocks if you can. It just makes it easier for you to put the stairs on afterwards as well. Alright, so now we've got this to the right height, we can come with our dark oak stairs around the front and the sides of the mansion. Just putting it on that top block we've made now. All the way around, going out for the pillar over here. And then out, and then back in, there we go. In, out, and then leave this space for the guttering as well, underneath, so you don't want to put the slabs underneath, directly underneath them. Just so you can put the slabs kind of on the stairs, without them touching the sort of drainage pipe, so it looks pretty cool. So all the way around the outskirts now. There you have it. And now we're just going to switch it up so we can get the slabs. And grab ourselves some dark oak slabs, these are, guys. Come along, there you go, like I said, leave a gap. We're going to actually replace that gap. There you go. Just because it looks much better. It looks like the actual drainage pipe is connected to the roof itself, so it looks pretty cool. So all the way around with the slabs, up, underneath the stairs. It just makes it look like a whole block, and then it's kind of sloped in for the actual roof bit. So around the corners here, around the corners again, inwards, and then up to the front bit over here. Now the front looks key with these slabs here. It looks really, really cool. It looks almost as if the roof is a separate thing. So the build is not like connected. It looks like you can lift it on and off, which is kind of cool. So now that we've come to this tower, what we're going to do is we're going to make the roof like a separate entity. So we're going to need to make a kind of a separate roof just for that one pillar on the right hand side of the house there. We want this to go into a spire as well, so we need it to be almost the same, like a nice even number in the middle. So preferably 4 if we can get 4. But if you guys can get 1 somehow, let me know in the comments how you do it, because that is basically key for this build. If you can get 1 in your middle block, then you can stick your little spire on top, and it looks pretty cool. So it is quite a confusing bit, this one. So you have to kind of go in and then out a few times around the outskirts like that. 4 times. There you go, like so. Like so. It looks pretty cool. And then we're going to fill this in with planks. The whole thing. And then we need to layer it up again with the stairs. Don't worry about connecting them in the middle, because no one really sees the middle bit anyway, so it's all good. And then what we're going to do is stick planks in there. Stairs on the front bit, planks behind, and then stairs at the top there. And that's how I made my little tower there. It just looks kind of cool, and it changes up the design from using fence all the time. So, but if you guys want to use fence, it's absolutely up to you. It's no problem whatsoever. Let me know in the comments how you do that. Like I said, it will be interesting for me to see how you guys do it. So, but anyway, layer up the next layer of the roof with the stairs all the way around, connecting up to that front bit. And now we're going to just fill in the floor down here. So now once you've filled in this first floor, you can come to the second floor, and a block underneath all those windows, and a block there above the door frame that we've made earlier. You can kind of make yourself the second floor with the dark oak wood once again. So the reason we've got like a block gap between the windows and the floor is just so you kind of have to look out of them without you know, being at the actual level of the window, so it looks creepy, so you can only see your face at the window instead of your whole body. It makes it a little bit more creepy. For the tower, we're going to have to go down 1 block, unfortunately, because the tower is quite an odd shape. But it's fine, we can just make it with stairs and slabs and whatnot. So if we just fill that whole section in now. There we go, so it's a block underneath. There you go, now we can stick the stairs just in there like so. And if we just make a little kind of passageway here, make this kind of thinner, so there's only like a 1 block gap you can walk through. Alright, so we're going to make this door frame just 3 blocks high like so, and then we're going to go back to filling the floor for a little bit, and then come up to a certain point, and we're going to go down to the first floor and just make sure that doorway is 3 blocks high as well. So there's almost like a 1 block passage 3 high to get through. And there you go. So fill up the floor to around about there, and then we're going to mark out where we're going to put the second floor staircase. So we need to come in line with the front door, go up 3 blocks high with the staircase, and then dark oak logs there. So if we stick the stairs going 2 up at the moment within 3 blocks, so 6 stairs basically going up, then you mark out the rest of the staircase here, and we're going to fill this in with the dark oak wood here. Not the logs, guys, just the normal wood. Stick it in like that. Then we're going to stick our staircase on this bit right here. This is probably one of the most confusing bits of the house, I think, on this tutorial. So we need to go up now, but without exposing the dark oak, just the normal dark oak there. The logs are fine to expose because they look like big beams, but we don't really want to expose the wood just because it looks quite unstable and things, which is supposed to be because it's a rundown house, but you know what I mean. It looks a bit more professional if we do it this way. A bit more creepy as well because the dark oak's kind of a grey wood, grey brown sort of thing. It's cool. It's cool. So now we need to make this just going up almost diagonally, so there's not actually connected. Like this, looks cool. And then we need to, I've just made a mistake. We need to just make sure that's covered up. There you go. And then do the same on this side. I got a bit carried away here. I confused myself on the other side a little bit. Okay, that's not too bad. If we fill this in now with the normal wood, put the staircase in, and same on this side, just so we know where we stand with it. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. If we just stick that staircase in just there, yeah, I think that is quite symmetrical as well. It looks like it's supposed to, which is awesome. If you guys are doing this, by the way, you're doing such a good job. And I forgot to say, if you want to pause the vid at any point, it is no problem whatsoever. I know it's quite a confusing build, especially this part. It took me a while to build this, and this is not actually in my first tutorial, so this is kind of just on the spare of the moment thing. So I'm glad you guys are sticking around, doing a good job, so well done. Right, now if we just chop this block out, stick our staircase in. If you want to make it a bit more thorough, you can actually put the blocks back in there. Oh no, I just broke one of the main important parts. There we go. So normal dark oak, then the stairs, and then just block out that one there. Same on this side. This is quite a long stretch up. You go up them two stairs there, and then you're going up like 5 flights or something. It's crazy. So now we need this to come up to the actual staircase this side, and then we need to make it diagonal so that we can put the banister in as well. So it should look like a grand staircase once it's all done. And obviously it's run down, so that's where we've used a lot of wood and things, and especially these wood logs on the side there, they look very run down and look like they need a good polish or something, so it looks pretty cool. Now if we just fill this block in, this block gap in now. Yay, we finally have a second floor to go off, which is good. So if we go along with our fence now, just block each of these up with the logs in line. It also makes a cool looking banister, and we just make it so they're all connected as well, not so that they're like, you know, stand on their own. There you go. And then if we just take out some of these blocks as well so they don't start to connect to the actual fence. So if we break that one there, same on the other side, then we kind of go in and then out by like a few. So break all that in, and then in again on this side, and that should be enough. There should be a big enough space. That's perfect. Look at that. It looks really, really cool. It almost looks like a tree house as well, which is kind of creepy. Okay, so now we're going to go up to the roof, and we're just going to fill this in with the planks now, all the way along until you reach the other side of the roof. So the whole thing is filled up with planks on this level. Okay, so once you've done that, you're just going to come over to where the tower is and fill that in with blocks. Let's just make sure it looks alright from the other side. Now we're just going to change this up and stick like one thing there, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I just think it looks a little bit almost like a spire a little bit more, but it's not in line, so it might annoy me when I go back to this. I might have to change it back, which would be funny, but yeah, for now it looks okay. So planks all the way around the outskirts now of these blocks you just filled in. Basically, so they're in line with the stairs. There should be another row of stairs here, but we're just going to replace it with the planks, like that. Fill that one up so it's like another square over here. Fence, just fence posts on the edge of each of these roof bits. There you go, looking cool. And then we're going to stick that one stained glass window in the front there as well, which we need a white stained glass block and a slab for that. So we just need to grab it out of our inventory. Sorry guys, I keep getting my words mixed up today. There we go. Look at that. That is the mansion completed, guys. If you've got to this stage, you are doing super well. Well done. What you might just do is just replace that with some stairs there. Or low. Yeah, that looks alright actually. That looks pretty cool. And now then, it's onto the actual gardens itself and all of the trees and things. Of course, we've got to add in some more drain pipes, but that is simple as it gets, really. So obviously the drain pipes, you just want to block out one of the slabs there and then just break this down. You don't even have to make it all the way down, just leave some gaps in it to make it look like it's broken. There you go, that's one done. Let's come to the back over this side. Stick one going right the way down this log and then kind of coming off in different angles like it's broken in the wind or whatever. Or Pennywise just got angry and just broken by himself. I don't know. He might do that like a weekend sport or something. Who knows? Pennywise is a creepy, weird dude, so you never know what he does. So vines all the way along the mansion now. On the back, on the front, wherever you want to put them basically. Just random. You don't even have to copy me, just randomly do it. As long as all the sides have got at least some vines on, or even leaves on, it will look still pretty cool and very creepy. If you guys did miss out on part 1 of this tutorial, all you have to do is wait until the end screen appears at the end of this vid, and there'll be a link straight to that video on the end of this one, so definitely stay tuned if you haven't already seen it. What we're going to do next is we're going to grab ourselves some white banners, and we're going to stick these inside of the windows, on the inside of our mansion. So, like so. It looks a little bit more, what do you call it, like gloomy for the windows and a bit more hazy, almost as if they've been there for too long and the windows have kind of almost rotted away. I don't even know if windows can rot, but who knows. If there's any like window fitters in the thing watching this video, definitely let me know in the comments because I have no clue. So banners on the windows, you want to stack them up like that as well for these 3 long windows. Luckily these windows are not at ground level, so you can't see the wood behind the banners on when you're looking into the mansion, so that's pretty helpful. So of course we can't actually use the front door on this one either, so we need to go back out the way we came, and that is through the roof. As long as you replace that plank block, it should be all good to go. There you go. Nice one. Okay, your tutorial was done for now, guys. If you want to just leave it at the mansion and go build this in your worlds, that is absolutely fine. You just have to, if you want to like add yourself some more decorations outside, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Right, we're going to be doing this little pathway now. So this is just grass path. I cannot speak for toffee today. I am just struggling with my words a little bit. So we need to go down 4, coming out of that porch area there. That one comes out 3. Then you connect it up to the other side. So this is 4. Then 3 to connect out. There you go. And then it comes into a 5. So we need to just make. There you go. That's perfect. Make sure it's the same. So as you can see, this bottom bit is just 5 long, and that is perfect. Just so we can make that middle block. So there's basically a 3 block gap from that 5 that we can make the entrance straight up to the door. Looking cool. Put Georgie on the left there. It will look fine. So now we need to build this iron bar fence. This is supposed to represent like a scaffolding sort of fence. And I'm just going to grab my swiftness again because we need to stack this high all the way around the exterior of this build. So the perimeter is basically just this iron bar fence, and then there's going to be a picket fence as well around that. So we need to come as far out on each side as you want. As long as they connect up to the end, it will be all good to go. Alright guys, so now I've got my first layer. I'm just going to go back over it with a second layer of iron bars all the way around. And then once you've done that, we will start to kind of cut out some of the blocks to make it very rusty and old looking as well. So here we go. So now what I'd recommend doing is just going along the fence, wherever you want to put one, just block the block out, and then yeah, just walk along to the next bit, punch a block out, punch maybe one hole in the floor as well, and until you basically get around to the other side and you're happy with where you've broken. So that, yeah, there can be some access points, but that's fine. It's supposed to look like there's a lot of people trying to break into it, maybe use some pliers to get through the fence and whatnot. So it's supposed to look a little bit like it's been broken into many times to be checked out by silly people or whatever. But obviously they don't know the truth that there's an evil clown living inside. So there we have it. Okay, so now we're just going to do the picket fence. Basically what you need is you just need some dark oak fence and some dark oak slabs to go around on top of the outskirts of the thing. As you can see, there's some missing as well, but that's supposed to represent the oldness of the thing as well. So all the way around, one layer of the dark oak fence, all the way around the exterior of this iron bar fence. And then we're just going to go around with the slabs, and every other block we're just going to place a slab. Simple stuff. And if you miss one out, do not panic. You can just always either fill it in and then go back to destroying afterwards, or you can just leave it and then it saves you having to destroy that one block afterwards. So it's kind of works out. It's a win-win situation. So all the way around, and like I said, if you want to miss them out now, you don't have to break them afterwards, so it'll save you a little bit of hassle. So now I've finished punching out those slabs where I want them. We're just going to go back to refer to our other build, and as you can see, there's a sign that says no trespassing, a dark oak sign that says on one of the slabs 3 in, and on that side it's 2 in. So what we're going to do, go to the one that's 2 in on this side, and on the second line down we're going to write no trespassing in capital letters all the way along. It looks kind of cool. It looks kind of like really trying to get your attention. And on the third one along here as well, it doesn't matter if you've broken one, you can go to the next third one along, and same again, second line down, no trespassing. Sorted. Okay, so now we're going to build the tree. This tree is really tricky to build, I think, because you have to kind of leave some blocks out, destroy some other blocks to build the blocks that you've got. And yeah, it sounds as confusing as it is, to be fair. So stay tuned, we'll get this sorted together. So we need a normal spruce log here, not a stripped one, because the stripped one is too light a colour and we need a darker colour for this. So the normal strip, just like that, going 3 blocks up, and then it's 3 blocks up diagonally from that one as well. Well, across from that one as well. 3. And then we're going to, well, actually we're going to build this a little bit further away from the actual house. Then put one down, 4 up, my bad, 4 up, not 3. And then as you can see, it goes diagonally out 2, out 1, and then up 2. And then across as well, so up there, underneath it needs to be 2, there you go. And then this side it needs to be 1, so we need to come underneath that to make that the right shape. There we go, 1. And then that's one of the branches kind of coming out, done, almost. We just need to build this little kind of claw thing at the end, which looks kind of creepy, and it looks like it's trying to grab the house, so it's kind of cool as well. So like this, you just have to do a really random design like that, and take out that block underneath. Sorted. It almost looks very much like a robot claw, and that's kind of what it's supposed to represent. Like it is it's being pulled in by the house. Okay, and then we're just gonna make whatever sort of design we want. So that looks kind of creepy, like kind of cool to me. There you go. You don't even have to copy that one, guys. Just make your own looking tree. It's a very weird thing, but it looks cool. So now we're gonna grab double grass, double ferns, normal grass, and normal ferns, and we're gonna fill in this entire section now around the house with this grass. So you don't need to fill every single block in with the grass. You just need to kind of dot it around like that, and then fly around the entire mansion with your ferns and just place them as you go. It's really easy, and it gets the job done in a much more randomized way, so you don't have to like carry on putting bone meal down that gives flowers, and we don't want any flowers around this place. It's supposed to be nice and dark. You can do this with the double grass and the double ferns as well. Maybe want to do about 3 loops round, just so you get enough blocks covered with different types of foliage. But it's up to you guys. As long as you feel ready, that your mansion is ready to kind of have enough foliage around it, and it's got enough ready, then yeah, it's up to you. So I'm just gonna make sure mine's like mine basically is like a jungle around this, so there's not actually much left. So all the way around, there we go. Now we just take a look. Look at that, there we go. Sorted, perfecto. And then you can just plant the trees around the outskirts if you want to as well, and it makes it look like the trees are not actually glowing inside. It's only the dead trees that grow on the inside, but the ones that are nice are actually on the exterior of the fence. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So Georgie time. Block of yellow concrete, end rod, and a block of red concrete. And what we're going to do, come to the left of our mansion, in line with the slab, 2 blocks up with Georgie, and then we'll stick a red one kind of diagonal like that, and then end rod down for the balloon. There we go, guys. That is the mansion tutorial done. The mansion tutorial has been finished. Let's just take off our swiftness so we can actually see. There you have it. Switch it back to rain so you can see what it looks like. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this mansion tutorial. If you have, definitely smash a like on this video, that'd be awesome. And if you want to check out part 1 again, like I said, you can check it out at the end of this vid. If you also want to subscribe for more tutorials, that would be epic as well. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. You take it easy. Have a good one.